What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. The weekend is here. We done made it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Chapters down below, as always, if you want to skip around to a certain subject. And of course, if you want to skip around to that subscribe button, it is right there. Please take the time, help the channel grow. Thank you guys for all this, all the love. And we got a lot of buttons to check. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it and get this weekend started. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of no brand new Street Fighter 6 news at Capcom Cup this weekend, buttons that need to be checked. Okay, so those of you that may be keeping up with the last Capcom Pro Tour ever, right, when it comes to Street Fighter 5, right? The last one. We wrapping it up. Street Fighter 5 is almost out of here, right? But before that, we got the CPT, and we got to see who the best player Street Fighter 5 is in the world for the last CPT of the year of, what is it, still in 2022? Or the season, I should say, right? Wrapping it up for 2022. So right here, Capcom Fighters posted this the other day saying, we're counting the days until CCIX kicks off. A full week of Street Fighter starting with the LCQ this Sunday. Oh, I thought it was Saturday. Okay, anyway, this Sunday, February 12th, streaming. It looks like 12 p.m. starting on the West Coast time. But check this out. This is what caught a lot of people off guard. It's every day until the top 16 of the following Sunday, February 19th, starting at 3 p.m. Once again, West Coast time. You can see the schedule right there. It's literally like a whole week long. So that threw a lot of people off because they were like, holy shit, who has time to take a whole week off of work or school or whatever to enter this thing? This is a huge commitment. Now, I could be wrong, and let me know if I am, but I think all the other CPTs, weren't they over the weekend? Weren't they like 2 or 3 days, something like that? I want to say this is the first one that's actually a week long, which seems super excessive, but let me know if that's just me. But either way, I'm seeing a lot of positive reviews, a lot of people looking forward to this, trying to wrap it up, trying to see who is going to end, who's going to be the reigning king, or the ending king, I should say, you know, by the time Street Fighter 5 is over, because we all know Street Fighter 6 is right around the corner, right? Just a few months away. And on the tip of Street Fighter 6, it looks like Capcom wanted to get out the way, and they're like, yo, we know we usually do something big or something like that, but we just wanted to tell y'all in advance there's actually going to be no news for Street Fighter 6 this weekend or for the coming week of, the CPT. Right here saying congratulations to all the players who fought hard this year to make it on stage at Capcom Cup Finals. As everyone will be focusing on the hard-hitting action at the finals, we wanted to give you a heads up that there will be no new Street Fighter 6 announcements during the event. However, we will be sharing some big news regarding the 2023 season of the CPT, and the next round of exciting Street Fighter 6 news will be hitting not too distant future, or not, too in the distant future. Stay tuned. And if you look at the reactions, I think most of them are people like, thank you for the heads up. And that's the way to go, right? Because a lot of people are always waiting for like big news, reveals, or trailers and whatnot. But at this point, they basically, the damn game was coming out a few months down the line. Like, what more can they give us? We pretty much got it all, right? Besides some trailers that we haven't seen yet for some characters. Obviously, we're still probably going to get excited for some of those, But all in all, I know for me, I'm not really looking for any crazy news. I'm looking for the game. I am looking for the game, and one of the main things you see down in the comments is like, okay, well, if there's no new announcements, can we get the closed beta? Can we get the open beta? Can we get another chance to play it? Because as we know, there are still a lot of people out there that have not got a chance to play this game yet, and they're like, just open it up. No more lottery. Give us all a chance to play, you know what I'm saying? At least a couple of months before it comes out. So that's what I think people are kind of hoping for the most right now, but we'll see. Then I noticed a very interesting perspective right here by MEZ, right? And let me know how on the money y'all think this is right here. He says, I get the feeling that Capcom for some reason has moved past announcements at CPT events. It seems to be more about mainstream expos / outlets like Game Awards, E3, State of Play, GI, etc. I think news will come independent of CPT from now on, like the IGN thing next week. Others, like Mike right here responding, saying, very plausible considering they're trying to reach an even bigger audience this time around. Imagine a Super Bowl ad by Capcom. So what do y'all think, man? Do you think they're past it? They're past doing like the normal traditional ads or announcements at like majors like East Coast Throwdown or CEO or Evo or even this at CPT, and they're going to do things more on a bigger scale since they're trying to go even more, you know, mainstream? Or do you think we're still going to see some trailers and whatnot at big FGC events? I don't know. That's a good discussion. I think it's going to play out real interesting, you know, to come. We'll see. Street Fighter 6 is predicted to be one of the biggest movements, I would say, in a long time in the FGC. A lot of us can't wait. A lot of us think it's going to bring back that old school feeling, rivalries, money matches, old school play, old school vibe, old school salt and talking that shit and all that good stuff, but only time will tell. What do y'all think? All right, now into them what the hell is going on with streamers getting bullied, buttons that need to be checked. Do y'all remember, I want to say about a week or two ago, we covered the Hogwarts Legacy crazy ass drama that was going on, right? I'll put the link down below if you guys want to, you know, catch up to that. But basically, the author of, I think, what was it, Harry Potter? Apparently, the trans community was targeting some comments that she made like years ago, some probably even recent, right? Speaking against her perspective on trans and like men being men and women being women. And as you can imagine, the trans community felt some type of way about it. And they were like, okay, since you have anything to do with the new game of Hogwarts Legacy, we want to ban or boycott that game. Matter of fact, anybody that plays that game should be considered transphobic. And even though the creator of Harry Potter didn't have anything to do with that game, like she didn't create that game or design or anything like that, but I think the problem is they're like, well, she's probably still gonna receive some type of royalties, right? Because of the game. So you guys can see where the dots connect, right? But they're going one step further saying, well, if anybody plays it, then you're basically looked upon as somebody that's the problem, possible enemy, right? Somebody that doesn't get it, and possibly a transphobe. Now you got to split, right? Because even in the last video, you saw where a lot of people were like, this is bullshit. It's just a game. Who is anybody to tell me which game I can and cannot play? On top of that, who is anybody to tell me that I'm a transphobe or a homophobe or a racist or whatever, simply because I want to play a certain video game? So you had a lot of people saying that, right? So you had some people on the right and some people on the left. And now the game is finally out. People are streaming it, and I will continue putting it on the screen because you got streamer after streamer talking about they're getting trolled, they're getting bullied. Some of them are afraid to even stream it because they're either getting shut down or nonstop threats in the chat.
The way I see it, okay? People are gonna.
That ought to give Professor Fig some
People are
breathing
gonna hate
room.
me for this taken, okay? It's natural taken. People fund, okay, all sorts and types of evil with their daily purchases across the board in even way worse ways than you could even imagine, okay? And then you're trying to make everybody feel bad for fucking purchasing a video game. Bro, you need to fucking suck my balls, bitch. Fucking libtard Andes. What the fuck is this shit?
Literally, like I even seen this a couple videos that Dexerto was posting. One of them, like, it's not worth it to get bullied. Somebody by the name of Hasan explains why some streamers, including him, are avoiding playing Hogwarts Legacy.
The only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly when we have massive queer communities and audiences. That's it. Everybody knows, everybody fucking knows how much leftist motherfuckers love to chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp, chirp, chirp. And that's precisely why so many fucking people that would otherwise like play it, maybe even raise money for, charities or whatever, they're not doing it. I knew that this was going to happen. That's why I wanted to set it up ahead of time. I got fucking yelled at endlessly and relentlessly on my alt account. Like they were making it seem like I was already transphobic for even thinking about this. And now look at that.
And they posted this one right here saying a Twitch streamer was bullied by the chat for playing the game to the point where his girlfriend was crying.
Flip up and now it's like whatever. I'm almost like thinking of just like either going offline or like I'm barely into the second combat here, and every time I look at chat, it's just the conversation is just like
maybe we can do like
bothering
a
me.
be right back, like a break or something?
You can take a break if you want. I'll just stop talking and I'll just go fight and do the combat. Y'all done did it now.
And it went on. Like, I literally saw it everywhere. Some people purposely pushed it out there as much as possible because they felt like this was like others literally kind of stepping on their freedom, so to speak. And they were like, no, you will not be the judge of me like this, and I'm going to do it no matter what. I even saw Keemstar posting on it as well, saying, will you buy Hogwarts Legacy? And it says, no, I stand against hate. Or, yes, I'm transphobic. Obviously, most people being sarcastic, saying, yes, I'm transphobic, and they voted the most, which is 84%. And you can see, over 200,000 people voted on that. They, or somebody, even went so far, like right here, they say, trans activists created a website to detect if streamers have played Hogwarts Legacy so they know who to cancel. And you see they have this whole site right here. I've even saw other people, not just Keemstar, post this. And then apparently at some point, it got taken down. So I see right here, it says update, the site has been shut down. So it was far. A lot of people were like going out of their way to troll or to find who is this playing. And we'll wrap it up right here with Meowry that says, no shade to people who want to boycott the game. I respect your viewpoint, I really do. But if I told you, you people can like Harry Potter, but can also not agree or support J.K. Rowling's views, like, do we really need to be sending death threats over this shit? Then I see Mighty Keep responding to that saying, please stop thinking rationally on Twitter, it will do no good. So there it is. And I remember even on the last video, I was like, man, how do you think this guy, how do you think it's gonna play out? Because at the time, the game wasn't even out yet. Remember, you even had one guy said, you guys gotta, it's not enough to talk about it, you gotta be about it. I'm gonna stand in front of a GameStop and I'm gonna throw rocks at everybody that I see purchasing the game. And you know, I like to be neutral on here and open it for a discussion, but I gotta say, that particular comment was probably the dumbest shit that I had read in a long time. Like promoting violence and talking about throwing rocks at people purchasing video games. Talk about a quick way to get your ass kicked. Like, that is some of the dumbest shit you could say. But just goes to show you that people feel really strongly about this topic, whether you're on this side or that side, and it seems like it's gonna continue. I don't know what the sales look like for this game. A lot of people think it was gonna boost it because they were like, a lot of people are probably now purposely, because I even saw it in some of the comments, a lot of people are like, well, I wasn't gonna buy it before, but now, now that I feel like you wanna be stupid or talk that shit, I'm really gonna buy it and I'm really gonna stream it. So I wonder if that really affected the sales that much. I don't know. In the end, doesn't seem like it's a topic, that's gonna go away anytime soon. I imagine it would kind of fade as the game gets a little older, but we'll see. What do y'all think? And there it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. Thank you for the amazing love once again, for sharing, subscribing, all that stuff. We are still hustling on this side because, as you know, I was in the hospital just last week and I'm still doing recovery. I got a new checkup next week and stuff like that on a lot of crappy medications that make me feel really crappy, which is why I'm still kind of falling behind on posting these episodes, but we're still here. We're still checking these buttons and I feel like day by day, it's getting better, we getting stronger, and thank you guys for the amazing love. So love you guys forever, and please bear with me on getting back to your messages, whether it's a text message or a DM or something like that, because literally right now, I am very behind just trying to play catch up. So thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon, if not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Love y'all forever, and as always, we don't know what it is, obviously, but we know it's about to get better. Love you forever. Peace!
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe!
Or yes, I'm transphobic, and as you can see, most people go, what the fuck is a people go? It's like a people, and if you were a popsicle and a people, you would be a people. And it would probably taste like shit.